Hi, my name is Joe, and this is my poem, #Anomaly. The pressure to meet the mark of a standard that is ever heightening and never compromising is seemingly an everlasting presence that can either be disregarded or, in essence, taken to heart. Such an expectation puts 200 pounds of weight on greatness when I'm sorry, but I can only bench 50, and so it strips me of my inalienable human right proclaimed by forefathers and God the Father to be mine and to clothe me. And yet today, in spite of their promises, here I stand nude, unable to be who I am, me. For I am expected to be the educated black woman, knowledge beyond the stars, sophistication to prove, age is just a number, ethnic pride to portray how beautiful my black really is, the obedient daughter with my yes as yes and no non-existent, never daring to step over the lines and boundaries persistent, stagnant before tall railings created to prohibit the release of my inhibitions. The flawless girlfriend, flesh of his flesh and bone of his bone, without crack or fragment, always whole, and without need of a cast to help heal, because you can't restore what was never broken, because I'm not allowed to be broken, because I'm misunderstood, because my shortcomings don't make me good, though I'm human. The honored sister, selfless and always protective of those beneath me, because apparently I don't need me time, because my time is not my time but seemingly their time, when really it's his time, and neither mine nor theirs our time, but rather the king's time. So who are they to claim it? The devout Christian with verses ingrained like the alphabet, fearing even to breathe sinfully. God forbid I blink shamefully. And so this is what I have portrayed myself to be for years too long to count on fingers, days too long to remember, for moments irreplaceable, memories unmistakable that were spent on stage in the spotlight with a painted happy face instead of truly smiling in the shadows, the limelight, the background, making every time I'm back on the ground a sight for disappointed as well as sore eyes, because I wasn't good enough for them yet again. Last name doesn't matter, because my first name says to proclaim who I am and will remain to be to them failure. But what about who I really am and what I truly possess? My flaws shape my greatness. My imperfections caress my being like hips and fit perfectly in place as a puzzle putting me together. I am #anomaly, for internally I deviate from the standard that others created for me. Greater than what's expected, I defy all odds. With odds a million to one, I have within me the potential to become grander as my downfalls grow me and my faults show me that I'm an artistic poet with words to say, syllables to portray, vowels to express my internal riots and self-unrest, protests like riots and unsettled citizens, brewing shouts and cries for justice in the cauldron of Ferguson. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burning, cauldron, bubble. Injustice has been dealt to me by those surrounding me like Jericho, and they silence the evidence that show I have things that matter more than my black feminist claims, my childlike obedience vein, my soulmate persona and sibling role, my saved shouts and hallelujahs told. I only wish they could see what the mirror of my heart shows me every morning, because it doesn't lie, for it reflects what I know, what I see as it exposes me, the noble personality within, humorous and intelligent, understanding and patient, inquisitive and humble, honest and loyal, extroverted and caring, weary though made strong in my weaknesses, constantly showing love through sweet endless kisses atop the forehead and upon the cheek, placed on his lips to forever be and reveal that this is me, worthy of recognition and spotlight, deserving a fighting chance to dance in the sun, with my hair out laying back down upon the lilies of a promising future, and a people to accept me for me.